Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned. Albino plays the Ace Attorney Trilogy episode 15, I believe. We just presented evidence that is gonna prove that she was lying about being at the lake to do meteor showers because the camera is set up to like audio to hear noise things, and meteor showers don't make noise unless they were to land on the lake, in which case they'll make a ton of noise and also probably kill everybody. But, you know, I guess that's just kind of how that works. So, let's start it up. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie! Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oh, that would be another reason. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? Oh, I will tell you. I don't even need to save because I'm so 100% sure about this. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Well, I don't have proof. As far as I can tell. Unless the camera would do it. Let me see here. Okay, so prove, like, you know, we got the article, right? And then, yes, it is pointing directly at the lake, indeed. But, you know, when a loud noise is detected. So the loud noise would be what? Like the moan of a sea creature? Like a... I assume it's the camera. If it's anything. I have it! Proof! Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Has to be the camera. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Yes! Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, we didn't get to read that part of the article again, did we? Because it doesn't let you. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you would set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order. Order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart. Why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it. Alright, Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before.
Why is it that low? Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first. Haha, very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh boy, howdy. Okay, I gotta save. The first thing we have to do is press her on pretty much everything to reveal any kind of weaknesses that we possibly... Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Press the X button. Something like it doesn't recognize it sometimes. Alright. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career.
Imagine what scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still just gonna press everything, who cares? Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. It's camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding.
Is it, though?
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Oh. Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops, I'm getting there. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Alright, so we pressed everything. It seems like they gave away which thing it is. It's the first time she says bang. Photographer, imagine what a scoop, that's why I was camping, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. This is the thing. Just like, maybe there's some evidence? Like, this is when they said. Let's see. Yeah, giant life form appears in Gourd Lake, indeed. That's okay, that's about all there is to say about that. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. But, you know, you would, Oh yeah, you're still saying that you had binoculars. So where would the first bang come from? Well, then the problem isn't here. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. That's the problem. If your camera only took one picture, or we could use the lake photo again, taken automatically at 12:15. Saw the flash. Nope. Okie dokie then. Are you kidding me? This is not intuitive. It has to be the last one. Because she said she heard the bang, she looked right straight out at the lake. Okay, sure. But then, at the end, then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Why would only the second... Where did the first gunshot even happen then? And why were there still two men standing on a boat when there was a second gunshot? This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is some nonsense. Is the autopsy report gonna contradict this? Crap! Dude, this is some actual nonsense. Fine, let's get rid of that part. And we'll come here. Look right straight out at the lake. Oh yeah? Then what about the lake photo? Yeah, I knew that wouldn't work. Oh my god, this is bullshit, and it's stupid. Why? When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out on the lake. But you could not have because the camera... Come on! Why you gonna do it like this to me? Just imagine what a scoop would be, that's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. First of all, it's not all you were hiding. But that's not the statement in question, that's the problem. Looked right straight out on the lake. That's impossible. Fired 3 times. Pistol bullet found in the victim's body. There was only 1 bullet. Overhead map. It's face photo. Probably not going to counteract it. Lake photo, Robert's autopsy report. Does not work. Did I already try the lake photo on this one? I feel like I did. Pretty sure I did. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Bet that's bullshit. You could have looked at your damn camera, huh? Or you could have looked at, yeah. No! You wanna fucking fight? Cause I will fight you tooth and nail. I will use my teeth against your nails. And it will grind them down, and then you'll have a fingernail biting problem. And people will look at you weird because you have that habit, even though I was the one who did it to you. But you can't explain that to people, they wouldn't believe you. Camping out by the lake, but that's all I was hiding. Bullshit, ladder. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. Oh yeah? Then how come the pistol was fired in a certain, I don't know. Criminy. Boy, are we in a pickle now. I don't understand. And I thought that I understood things pretty well. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash and I heard another gunshot. That's some bullshit. The lake photo disproves this, man. But I already tried it and it didn't work last time. Oh my god. Keep on loading. That's all it was. I heard the bang. There wasn't much else to look at. Oh yeah? What about the phone? What about the... Wow! Really? Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? Oh, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. Oh,
but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting.
That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who.
Oh yeah, just hide dialogue from me. Dude, you're breaking one of the cardinal rules of detective stories. You are not supposed to hide anything from the reader that is available to the main character. The main character and the reader are supposed to know everything that the other person knows. If you're not doing that, your writing's garbage. This is not a twist. Fucking Phoenix Wright knew this the whole time and we didn't? Alright, sure. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. The penis enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Ooh, she enlarged it, and I bet there is another boat on the lake. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Oh wait, that's the original photo? Then we haven't seen what it looks like when it's enlarged. Okay. Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. Y'all fool!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking left-hander. That is left-handed, sir. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement? Show other evidence? Oh, do we show other evidence? Yes, we do. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence! I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
This is bad. What are you talking about? Show the fucking... Dude, show other evidence. Hey, guess what? Have you noticed that this frickin' photo is contradictory to the fact that it bears the prints from Edgeworth's right hand, because this hand is his left hand, or somebody else's left hand. Look at this. I know exactly what I'm doing. You're just making me go through hoops that I don't want to be hooping. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Why, the hand, of course. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Can you be more specific?
Specific, right. I'll show the judge... What are you talking about? I just showed you his hand. What is this? Look at his hand. Yeah, oh, now you'll do it. Sorry, I accidentally clicked on his cufflink before. Oh my goodness, the specificity, man. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This
man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand... Oh, now I'll show you the gun. Oh. The evidence is clear, wouldn't you know it? The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom had quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Obviously, it was Larry. I mean, Larry was there. True fact. Alright, we gotta save here. Who but the defendant? The victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question!
What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. Really? There is no way it could have been suicide.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Sometime on the 24th, 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Phew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Alright. To be continued. Oh, man. Well, you know what that means. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Sunburned Albino, and I will see you guys next time.